Hey everybody, we're gonna pick back up with our World Cup of Design playthroughs, and today we're gonna play Mangawhai Beach by mattf27. We know him, we love him. He's the I guess you'd call him probably the most prolific great designer in the game. Um, so let's give this a go. I'm just looking at the judging form, no preferred wins. Loosely based on Terra Edie with an emphasis on slopes and wide playing corridors. That sounds like it's right up my alley. So let's go ahead and play. We'll play from the gold tees, pin 1. Oh, that loaded pretty quick. Never mind. As I've said before, I am. This is the first time I've seen the course. I'm just giving my first impressions. This is not, my final judgment on the course by any means. And we're playing with 281 driver, pro difficulty, no scout cam, no follow cam. Um, Again, I just kind of look for a bit more of an authentic experience. All right, so yeah, we definitely have a wide open look here. You can see we're right on the ocean here, going for the wide open look. All kinds of sand dunes and things. Um, so yeah, let's give this a spin. So 407 down 55. Looks like we'll have to kind of fit it in between the center line bunker there. And you can see all the way down to the green there. Matt obviously very deliberate with his sight lines and things of that nature. Okay, so we got 101. Looks like the green kind of slopes hard left to right. And the wind's going right to left. Our lie is balls above our feet. It's uphill. I think we should be able to get away with a sand wedge here. A little deep. Okay, so the green's kind of got this ripple coming in from the left. You can kind of see that it flows into the next tee fairly seamlessly. Maybe a few places where I'd use the flatten brush a little bit, but that's nothing too much. um, so yeah, it's kind of a back to front green. Pretty big green for such a short par 4, but the slopes are big, so it doesn't play that big. Glad you can be here, Ben. Okay, so now we got a short par 3 over this kind of wasty area. But the green is more or less surrounded by fairway. So I'm curious what the green looks like. Okay, so you kind of got this little front bull with a bit of a false front here. And yeah, and then there's this is a really big green. I guess this is a big greens course. And there's another bowl in the back there, and then these middle pins must be kind of the tougher ones. Well, this is the last. This is the last course that's has the form submitted. Graham hasn't submitted his form, so I think I'll probably just play the one. Sorry, just got a reply to a text message. Okay. All right, now we got a center line, another center line hazard here. Definitely can't really make that carry. I guess this would be a road hole template. That's a pretty tight spot to fit a drive into. But I guess we better try. And we get it very fast. Made it out there 299. And now we got a pretty crappy angle, although the pin's in the back, so we do have some green to work with. Let's see what do we need to carry here? 184. Yeah, this should be enough if we're downwind. Unless we do that, then we don't make the carry. Lots of short grass around the green, which is nice. I think it's ties in reasonably well. So yeah, I would compare. I know on some of my other playthroughs I mentioned how some of the fall offs looked unnatural. I think this is kind of how you do it, how you want to do it. Hey Jay, welcome. Thanks for stopping by. All right, we saved our par. Okay, Ben. Matt's really Freudian slip. Matt's really gone all in on the center line hazards here. So I mean, just judging from the overhead, this kind of looks like it's the safe play out to the left, but it looks like it's actually harder to get to. Maybe I'm misreading things. Or maybe they're just framing, since they can be easily carried. Okay. So yeah, it seems like if you bail left there, you got an awkward pitch. Well, I think I should be okay. I have a short lob wedge, so I think with the fact that it's uphill, it should be fine. Ooh, inside a foot. Okay, so yeah, the green's kind of a pretty severe back to front deal. Yeah, I think I might have. This kind of feels like the way I saw it when I first saw it. I assumed it was gonna be way more awkward coming in from the left than it appears to be. That might be one critique. It doesn't really. It seems like you're just kind of playing for the distance you want, and there's no real angle to gain. But let's check out the replay just as Matt came in. Hey Tanner. We almost had a deuce. Well, that's what the VOD's for, Matt. You can see all the how I just lit you on fire for the first three holes. Um, okay, so now we've got our first par five, reasonably wide open looking tee shot. It looks like the green is set up to favor a shot from the right. So we'll just red fast it. So we won't be getting home in two. If I know Maddie, I think I'm gonna have a reasonably easy uphill flop if I go to the left. So I'm gonna try that. Ooh, no, I think I got I underestimated him. Look at that red slope I got to deal with if I bail out to the left. Very nice. Ooh, got some spines and all kinds of stuff in here. Yeah, so I like that because it looks all too easy to just bail to the left, and then you're gonna have, especially like imagine if the pin's back left there. If the pin's back right, that's also gonna be tricky. So I guess this is kind of one of those deals where if you've played a practice round, you know that the miss is to the right. All right. So Matt showed up in the middle of the fourth hole, and it's just been birdies since then. Okay, heading towards the ocean. Okay, so it seems like we can carry that bunker off the tee. If we remember to switch clubs. Matt being devious there. All right. A little bit in between clubs here. It looks like there's a downslope in the middle of the green there. I could be misreading this. Let's say we want to carry it about 160. Well, we'll see how this goes. Oh, it stopped. Alright, not as much of a... Okay, so yeah, it basically is a big tier that I just hit into and it killed it. It looks like after this we're gonna play along the water for a bit. Ah, we almost had it. But yeah, this is a good natural green site, kind of high atop the hill overlooking the water. Okay, now we got a long par 3. Didn't put the green right along the water, so I don't know about that. Maybe misusing the coastline. I'm kidding. Based on how the land, like this land looks, it doesn't seem like that'd be a good place to put grass. Oh, that's gotta hang in there. Oh, we got lucky. Oh man, that back pin looks like a bastard. You do have some room to the left to kind of kick it on there. So it's not completely unreasonable. There we go. Matt's designed enough courses that he can't do a new concept anymore. All he can do is mate together the ones he's done before. Alright, now we kind of got like a little pinched in landing area here on a long par 4. Green looks pretty small, but it's surrounded by short grass. Alright, what's my aiming point here? My guy turning in a weird direction mid-swing. Very nice. Okay, so it looks like we're kind of playing around a bit of a hill here. Oh, geez, how'd that get a fast? Yeah, so really small green, but you got plenty of short grass around it, so, you know, that's perfectly reasonable for a hole this length. The way Matt can design courses like this, oh, there's another chip in. The way Matt can design courses that look like this just so quickly is really, it's just a skill I don't have. Okay. So it looks like we got to kind of skirt the bunker on the left here and not run into the center line one there. We didn't make it. Yeah, funny thing is, Matt, I feel like I was thinking about how I'll sum this up, but I think I'd say this is maybe, in terms of how interesting it is off the tee, I think it's one of your best. This green looks really nice. Looks like if you come at it from the right way, you can run one in there, but it can also reject balls off to the right. Oops, got to make sure we look at the green. Oh, so it's got like a mound there on the right. So it just kind of is low on the front right, and then it kind of raises up. Yeah, so the green's like sort of a punch bowl. Alright, so yeah, just this one visually off the tee is very interesting, going for just a blind tee shot down into that pocket there. So I think I want to aim just inside the tree line, maybe. Oh, geez, that was... kind of annoying. I never get very fast or very slows when I play offline. Alright, I think we just got to get this back in play. And then a very slow. Nice. Well, sorry I didn't get to actually like play this hole, Matt. Alright, so the green slopes hard left to right, so yeah, you do get kind of a lousy angle if you go left, but I think it's short enough where you're hitting a wedge. I think that's probably the play. What? Oh my god, what's going on? See you, Ben. And maybe make that hill, that dune a little less green, but that's a pretty minor nitpick. Let's see if this gets all the way up there. Well, there's our first bogey. Thanks to three very bad tempos. Alright, so now we're back along the water for another par 3. And then we get a perfect, okay. Normal sport. Ooh, that turned out pretty nice. You got that kind of feeder slope down to the left pins. I'd maybe lower, maybe moderate that slope a little bit. You know, lower the land on the outside the green and then raise the land on the green just a tiny bit. Feels like this putt shouldn't be this flat. Nice camera angle. I mean, it's not like I think it's a totally. I think it's a totally fine hole. It's just like kind of a fine tuning thing. Although maybe you could, you might like. I don't know. It's hard to say because all the holes have lots of short grass around them. But I'd maybe make those left side pins a little bit more perilous. Because it seems like the one place you really can't miss it is right, because then you got this lightning quick putt down there, whereas you have room to miss it left. All right, so now we're heading back inland. So I think we got to play out to the right here. That's got to sit down. That turned out pretty good. Hole high. So the green slopes hard right to left. Another fall off area there. Didn't give it enough. All right, another long par 3. This kind of looks Redanish. But we're in between clubs, so this is going to be tricky. It actually doesn't look like I can land it short with this. I think I need to fly this onto the green. I think we're just going to try and give ourselves a putt here from the back of the green. See what kind of bounce we get. Yeah, it's working its way left. We'll take that. Yep, knew it was going to be a little deep, but that's okay. I'm happy to get out of here with a par. Yeah, I might make the front of the green there maybe a little more conducive to a run-up shot. Because you do kind of got to fly it all the way up. Yeah, again, that shoulder on the right there, on the back right, looks maybe a little bit severe. Not too bad, though. That was a good putt. Okay. Sort of a semi-blind fairway. Okay, I like the humpy bumpy look of this fairway here. Bunkerless green. That seems very uncharacteristic. A little in between clubs here. So it looks like we kind of got a hollow on the left, a little knoll on the right you can bounce balls in off of. It doesn't look like you want to be coming at that green from the right, which makes sense. Let's see if we can chip this up there. Oh, that's too hard. Come back. Alright, we got our short par 4 here. This is a little short, a little too long for my driver, so I think I'm going to... I got all kinds of space to hit it into here. Okay, well, I'm very curious what kind of shot I have here. I guess it's a little bit blind off an upslope. Go in. Oh, it spun back. Okay, so it's kind of got some spines and stuff in it. Um, I guess the main punishment for just using all that room out to the left is you just have an uneven stance that you got to deal with, and you can't really see the green very well. I think if you miss right, probably not the end of the world. If the pin's front left, then a right miss is no good. But the front right pin looks fun. Ah, yeah. I might have biased that green a little more to the right, maybe. Um, I just feel like I should have had. I feel like I should have been had almost no shot from where I hit it because I just took the safest play you could possibly take off the tee. All right, I'm guessing this is one where I'm supposed to play way out here, but I'm giving up a whole lot of yardage if I do that. Or is it just a Matt's prize dog leg? Oh, jeez. What the hell was that? Oh, well, it got bailed out. And I'm not saying this just because the green's bunkerless, but this concept is a little similar to that par 4 we just played with the kicker slope on. It's kind of a mirror image. You got the kicker slope sort of thing on the left, and then it falls off on the right. But yeah, you definitely want to be coming in from the right. That's for sure. And then it looks like the next tee is down there, so it's not just a bunch of fairway doing nothing. Yeah, I already looked at the green. We'll just putt out here. Well, the back nine is definitely eating my lunch here. Okay, and then this is kind of all carry. Not totally all carry, but mostly carry. Kind of a bailout area on the right. You probably, I don't think you really need all this fairway right here. I might have made that kind of native and have the fairway kind of start maybe over here-ish. Okay, so let's actually try and hit a golf shot here. 185 maybe to carry. 182. Well, that backlift pin looks fun. I'd say this one has a similar. It's not quite the same because the green shape's a little different, but it does have a bit of a similar feel to that longer par four that we played along the ocean, or that longer par three we played along the ocean, because you got like the green kind of up set amid some dunes, and then the fall off to the right. Okay, now this is actually sort of a tight landing area here. So you can play really close to the dune there. We got a helping wind, so I think we can do it. So this one has all of the Matt prize dog leg. So this one's sort of like almost like a Pete Dye kind of switchback par five. Whoa. Oh, that's the practice green back there? You had to get a bow tie in somewhere, Matt, right? That was the deal. I might have liked to maybe expand this front part of the green a little bit so that you can use a little bit more of this space. Instead, it doesn't feel like you can really get into any kind of trouble when you go for it in two. So yeah, I think I like the layout of the hole. The green leaves a little bit to be desired, I think. Oh, we almost had another chip in. All right, there we go. So, but yeah, I think I really liked as a whole, I really love the par fours on this course. There's a good variety of green sites. Um, and yeah, I mean, I think it shows how to use width, um, without making tee shots mindless. I feel like on a lot of Matt's courses, right, he frames the landing area really really nice with bunkers and stuff, so like you generally don't have to think about where to hit your drive. Whereas on this course, I was thinking on almost every tee where I needed to put my drive. Um, so yeah, I thought this was tremendous. So I think it's probably I'm not gonna try and Matt has too many courses, so I can't like say where it ranks, but certainly among his recent publishes, um, I'd say it's probably my favorite. So very well done. So yeah, I think I'm gonna go check back in on the golf, the real golf, and we should have another one of these coming up within the next day or two. So hope you can tune in then. Take care, guys.